watching? Are you watching this? Are you watching? Yeah. Are you watching this? No. You need to get with it. Are you watching this? We on a TV shit. Are you watching this? You don't wanna miss. Are you watching this? Stop canceling our shit.
Guess when it goes red. Okay. Hey, everybody. We'll try it again.
Everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the Are You Watching This podcast, the podcast where we talk about TV shows you should be watching. I'm one of your hosts, Ellen.
And I'm Chelsea.
And as always, what have you been watching this week, Chelsea?
Not quite as much. I feel like I've let myself down.
Oh, that's so sad.
No. The first thing that I'll mention is I watched Dancing with the Stars, the first episode last week, because it's weekly.
Yes.
I think it is just the silliness that I need in my life right now. It's sweet enough and entertaining enough to engage with without feeling too like my brain is rotting while watching it.
Yeah.
And it still be uplifting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
I'm going to watch it as long as Dylan Efron's on there.
Okay. So are you voting to keep him in as well?
Well, I'm not watching it live, so I don't know if I can vote. I should double check if I can vote the next day.
Yeah.
Because usually it's open for maybe 24 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
His outfit the first episode. Did I send you a photo of it?
You did. It was all chest.
It was a baby blue long sleeve mesh see-through shirt that was unbuttoned down to the navel. Yeah. And it was amazing.
Was it a deep V or was it just unbuttoned?
I think it was a button up because it had
Okay.
like a little collar.
Yeah.
Maybe it only had like 2 buttons at the bottom. I don't think it was designed to really be buttoned. Whitney did a lot better than Jen did.
Oh.
So Whitney's the mom from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yes.
And Jen, she also is from that show, and she did fine. She did not do bad.
Okay.
She also said that she's Latina, and I was like, I've never heard that before.
Ever.
Why is this the first time she's brought up?
So funny. This is Jen Affleck.
Yes.
That's funny. If anything, I feel like she was going for the more Italian card.
Oh,
leaning on the
okay.
Affleck.
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
And I'm kind of surprised that her husband allowed her to do it. But he was in the audience. Actually, all of them were. Or most of them were, like, cheering them on.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
was Taylor there?
Taylor.
Who's the new bachelorette?
Yeah, I don't remember actually.
Okay.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that you should go out of your way to watch it. But if people are like have watched it in the past and are just kind of hesitant to watch it this season, I think it's worth watching.
Okay.
It's a good a well produced show.
Yeah.
Andy Richter's on there too, and he's funny. And I'm hoping the dancing gets a little bit better as we move on. Dylan Efron's sexuality has been questioned because he's never been very open about either, just his business.
Yeah.
His dancing indicates that he's probably more on the straight side of the scale than,
I don't think about all the gay men I know and if they can like truly move. I feel like it goes either way. I wouldn't.
He's just very rigid.
Okay.
And so hopefully he'll get more comfortable
Yeah.
with himself.
Yeah. So definitely not Troy Bolton.
No.
That's
No.
a shame. Who do you think was the best? Or do you remember who?
One of the girls she was in a girl band, has 5 in the name.
I know what you're talking about with Normani and all those people.
I think so. Yeah. She did really, really well. I think she scored the best that day.
That makes sense. Yeah. Performer.
Yep.
I'm surprised that Whitney did better than Jen, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, actually, I kind of am in too. I think she has done actually more formal training of dancing though.
Okay.
Because they talked about how they've both are dancers.
That's true. I keep forgetting the whole point of The Secret Lives is the whole mom talk and TikTok and dancing. And I completely for me, it's just the drama of it all.
Yeah, I mean, there's very little dancing.
Yeah.
Whitney probably is the only one that can actually dance.
Right. That's true.
But I'm enjoying it. I'll keep watching it for sure. Not going to be eagerly waiting for and because the channel it comes on, but won't be eagerly waiting to watch it every day, but
Yeah.
every week. What about you? What have you been watching?
I checked out a couple of things. What should I start with? Okay, since we're doing reality, Love Island games, I am tuned in. They upped the prize money, so that was the big twist of this season, and this is season 2 of Love Island games. So I believe the prize money for just regular Love Island is USA is $1,000, and then $100,000. Sorry, imagine if it was $1,000. And then you split it down the middle, or you can take it by yourself. No one's ever taken it for themselves. They upped it this time to $250K
For Love Island games?
Yeah, and I had to ask, is that like more up your alley?
Yeah, that would tempt me.
Yeah.
That's 100,000. It's just,
It's not enough.
you have to think, what can you buy with 100,000? You can't even buy a house.
Okay.
You can maybe put you could put a
down payment.
yes,
a
but
significant one.
you're still not going to be able to pay off that house.
No.
You're gonna be paying the interest rate. You know what I mean?
Right,
so
right.
it's
I hear
not
you.
getting you very far.
It's not, but it's better than nothing.
Sure, but 250K.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
And I was so shocked because I'm like, no offense to these group of Islanders, but they are essentially the rejects of regular Love Island. So I'm like, how are you giving the rejects the opportunity to get this amount of money? That's crazy. That's a bit backwards to me.
And a short period of time.
Yeah, because it's 3 weeks. And then it is very gamey, like gameplay, but that's the point of it. Maybe I'm now changing my mind about how I feel about it. So maybe it's okay because they do duels, like literal. Okay, so this past week, Andrina, who was on season 7 of this past Love Island USA, real quick, and then there's this other girl, Lucinda. They did like an actual duel, so they get in like a wrestle ring situation, and then they had a string tied but connected to each other, and they had to grab balls and put it in like chutes, but they obviously had to like muscle their way through it, like pulling the other kind of situation. Adrena, I feel like, comes off looking like she squats and she's got muscle. This other girl, she's like blonde, white. She has muscle on her, but a betting man would have put their money on Adrena. I hope I'm saying her name
Adrena
right.
looks super tall too.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know if she actually is, but she looks tall.
Yes, exactly. She got her ass handed to her to the point where after she was crying about it, at least she admitted it. Like she was like, no, like she whooped my ass, but it was terrible. So they go through things like that where it's like, all right, maybe the 250 is like makes sense, but I still think that's a lot of money.
That explains why Chris is not overseas playing ball then. I just see him, I was like, that's what you said, that's what you would be doing, but now you're still doing what you said you...
Yeah.
Okay,
but also they didn't know. They announced it on that first episode, the prize money. They all thought it was 100K still.
Okay, so even then.
Even then, yeah. But they do say in the first episode, you get asked, are you here for the love or the money? Chris is there for the money. He said it, money. A lot of them actually said money. Obviously, which is also regular Love Island. If they were asked that, they would say that too.
I think a topic we should do at some point is, because you're mentioning the games that they're playing there, and Drake and I have started watching all the seasons of Taskmaster, say it correctly, and Alex Horn, who's one of the hosts, he does design all of the games for the most part, like the premise at least.
Yeah.
But people are designing these games and executing them. And I know Love Island for sure has people actually like test them out before to make sure that they work the way they want them to. And that has to be such an interesting job.
Yeah.
And to think about like the logistics and make it weird and different enough, but also something people could do and be entertaining.
Yeah. I agree.
Be curious to see like what the work that goes into that, and if there's like one person who's like well known in the industry for designing games.
Oh, that would be really cool to find
Survivor
out.
has a bunch of them.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Big Brother has some.
Yeah, they do. And also they're very fucked.
Yes.
Some of them. You're just like, how does anyone think of that?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
In the order that they're doing it.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, Love Island game so far, well known, well not well known, but like cast members we've all met before, especially if you're deep in the Love Island world. So it's just seeing familiar faces, and it's good so far.
Yeah, I've been tempted to watch it. I almost did watch it this past week, but
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't.
It's okay. I mean, there's also like no discourse on the internet. Which
Yeah, there's really not.
I kind of am enjoying after the last 2 seasons of USA.
Yeah.
It's been a lot, so it's just nice watching it. And then I have a group chat with some of my friends who watch it too, so we just say our thoughts there, and that's it.
I really think we could do well as a society if social media shut down at least for a week,
Agreed.
if not longer.
Forever, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I
care.
still want my maps, my Apple Music and podcasts and
Yeah.
stuff, but we don't need to be online that much.
No, that's probably the turning point of the detriment of everything.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. What else have you been watching?
Okay, I did check out Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and I sent you that clip of John Oliver on Stephen Colbert. He laments about it for a very long time, and Stephen Colbert says, "This is the last question I'm going to ask you because I know I won't be able to ask you anything else."
Yeah.
And so John Oliver loves this show, and I was like, "Well, if John Oliver loves it, I will love it." And I 100% get the appeal. I only watched like 2 or 3 episodes though. There are 6 seasons already. I thought there's only 4. So that's a little bit more intimidating.
Yeah.
The other part is that it's exactly like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Some of them are ex-Mormons, some are still Mormons. They're just 40 or 50 years old versus 25 to 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can see, if you're saying that, I can definitely see the drama. I can definitely see why people were hooked before Secret Lives of Mormon Wives came out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think if I had never watched Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, I definitely would have hooked me a lot more than it did. But because I've watched that, I'm like, well, I already know what these girls are up to.
Yeah. I already know they're bad shit.
Yeah.
I'll get to them when I get to them.
And it did remind me too, though, because we've mentioned we definitely should have a episode on Mormonism on TV.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot.
There's a lot. Maybe we can have like a religious week or whatever month or something.
Yeah.
And Mormonism and then Christianity.
It's just so funny because it's such a small sect, but it takes up a lot of TV.
It really does. And what's so funny about Mormonism is like it's based in America. Like nobody else in the world.
Brian Smith,
Yeah.
Missouri,
Yeah.
Branson.
But it's so it's concentrated, but it's
And a lot of drama.
Yes.
A lot of drama.
And a lot of rules. They're crazy.
Aren't they all?
Yeah.
What else have you watched?
Okay, I checked out The Girlfriend, which I believe you did last week. I liked it. I loved it. A cool psychological thriller. What did I write? Quite the ride. It really did it was intense. Like I realize I don't do well with those kind of shows. I don't know why my heart rate picks up. I'm too in it. I also hate the fact though that it made me feel sorry for a man.
You felt sorry for him?
100%. You don't feel sorry for him.
No.
I respect that.
I guess I really didn't think about it very much.
Okay, I feel like it was like it was definitely the last episode for me where I was like, oh my god.
Yes, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a lot happening.
But the rest of the episodes, I mean, yes, he is the unfortunate victim of the situation. But he's fine.
He's still rich and handsome and all those stuff. He's fine. I get you.
Yeah.
You did say you blamed the mom.
Well, walking into it, just for whatever reason, I was like, I just think it's going to be the mom's fault, which, not really spoilers. Like, I don't really think anybody is the the villain.
Yeah.
In the story.
Yeah.
Everybody's a little guilty.
Yeah. I think that's what I liked about it. Yeah. It was really well done. What else did you check out?
I think you watched this too. I don't know if you finished it. Black Rabbit.
I finished it. I had to, but I did do 2 episodes a day. I couldn't do the whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it is. I even tweeted about it and I spoke about it on my social media saying it's not a bingeable show. I actually think it's shit that Netflix dropped the whole season at once. I also am surprised it went on Netflix.
Really?
I thought maybe Paramount might have, like, Stars or something, or maybe HBO, but I don't really think HBO. Even Hulu. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? But it was great. I really enjoyed it. What about you? How far
Same.
did you get?
I finished it. Yeah.
Okay.
I liked it. The ending, we've talked about this. Endings are hard.
They are hard.
I was not mad with the ending. I will just say, so there's not spoiler alert since it just came out. In the end, more people should have been punished for their actions. That's all that I'll say.
Yeah, I get that.
It feels like one of the really shitty people got off a little easy
Yeah, I agree with you.
and is not being held accountable for their actions.
No.
No.
That's so funny. But I did like how it ended.
Mm-hmm.
The, what's it called? Like the monologue of seeing each, not even monologue, what's it called? Like the montage of seeing each character's ending at the end was like whatever, but I liked the ending. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. And I liked Jude Law in it a lot too. That I was taken aback.
Yeah, and Jason Bateman did. I mean, the acting in that show was really good.
Yeah, definitely. Jason Bateman, I don't know what he's got going on in his psyche, but I'm concerned.
Do you listen to Smartless, his podcast? Well, that might give some insight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very him. Like he's a very dark soul, dark mind.
Very dark humor.
Dark humor, yes.
Because watching that show, I was like, I want to watch, because HBO did the 6-part little series on their tour that they did for their podcast, the Smartless tour.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I just want to see their personalities a little bit more off mic, a little bit more raw, if you could say that. And no, it was exactly what I expected. And after the first episode, I was like, well, I don't need to watch more of this. I got it.
Yeah. I think, all their personalities on that podcast are very how they are. Yeah. But yeah, I love Jason. Can also do no wrong in my eyes lately. Always, though. He's got a really good career.
It was very Ozark-esque, I'd say. A little bit darker even, maybe, since it was only 6 episodes. It was very condensed.
Yeah, that's true.
And they had that opener where all the little things mean something for the show.
Yes.
And I tried to see if it spelled out Black Rabbit. It did not, based on what I could tell.
No, it did not. It was just like little clips of what was going to be within that episode. Yeah. I was like, is this the same creator of Ozark? But no.
Well, Jason Bateman's involved in it. Like, he was one of the people involved in making it. So, and in Ozark.
Okay. So he maybe just liked that whole spiel.
Probably. Yeah. Or got like the same person who designed
to do it.
the title. We could look into that.
Yeah. That's all I watched.
Yeah. I did watch that Seen and Heard on a little Issa Rae's documentary on HBO. It was very good.
Yeah.
I how do I say this? Found it interesting, or made me feel better. They were kind of talking about this timeline of TV, especially Black TV shows, mainly on network TV, and that timeline matched exactly what we'd been talking about. And I was like, okay, yeah, we're doing the right research. Like, we're kind of on it.
Yeah.
And
not leading people astray.
Yes.
Yeah.
With obviously a lot more in-depth information.
Yes.
And it was, it's very good, very educational.
Yeah. I mean, they're talking straight to the sources too.
Yes. Oh, yes.
The creators. So it's amazing.
I did also watch the first episode of Interview with a Vampire season 1, since it's on Netflix, and season 2 is coming soon, I think next week. I will probably watch more. It is a very horny show. Have you watched any of it yet?
I've watched the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is just...
It is.
That's what it is.
Yes, it is.
It's really an excuse to watch softcore porn with a storyline and vampires in New Orleans.
But vampires have always been very horny, mythical creatures.
Yeah. And they're like, they'll just have sex with whoever.
Yeah.
It's
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, woman, beast.
Yeah.
In between. Yeah.
It was a lot for me that first episode, and I think that's why I put a pause on it, and I haven't gone back since. But everyone who watches it loves it, so I'm like, I gotta concentrate one day and get to it. But it's cool that you checked it out.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's what the show is. Cool. Because my friend Paige talks about it all the time. She was like, oh, I love the show. She binge watched it last year, and she never mentioned any of that to me. And I was like, I just feel like that's such a big part of the story that I would tell somebody.
Yeah.
Like, great show. a lot of sex.
That's what I love about it. When I see it on my timeline, people talking about it, I'm like, you guys are really hiding the fact that you guys are so horny. And it's so funny to me when someone does finally watch it, it just reveals so much about that person who talked about it so much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those TV shows where it's like, oh wow, I didn't see that side of you, but you must have that side of you if you love this TV show.
Yeah, they're publicly admitting that that's one, what they're watching,
Yeah.
and two. It's like when my grandmother told me that she was watching Bridgerton. I was like, okay, sure. Or maybe she was reading the books, but same thing.
I just hear Lover Girl when I hear Bridgerton. So I'm gonna give your
yeah.
grandma that. Is that all?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's it for me too. So we're going to move on to for your consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a nomination this week?
I'm going to throw in Black Rabbit for Outstanding Drama.
Okay.
I'm just going to put it out there.
Yeah.
Or I guess maybe would it be
Limited.
limited series?
Yeah.
I'll change that then on here. I didn't even think about that. I still am confused about what the qualifications are for what.
I agree. Because my nomination is Jude Law.
Okay.
For Outstanding Actor in a Limited Series. But I don't know if he'll get the actor or the supporting, but I think he's the lead in that.
Can you have two leads?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
I'm always confused by that.
I believe Succession had like Jeremy and who's the one that won? Roman. No.
Mm-hmm.
Him.
Yeah,
in the
Culkin.
same, yeah, in the same category.
Kieran. Yeah.
Yeah, Kieran. Yeah. And as lead actors. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So then maybe him and Jason Bateman would be fighting over it.
Yeah. But I feel like because we've seen Jason do such a dark role before, it really didn't outstand. Like,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm not giving it to him, but I'll give it to Jude.
I think that's fair. Yeah. I think that's a good nomination.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Okay. All right. So let's get down to business because they pissed us off.
We're doing hard-hitting journalism this episode.
We are.
All of it actually really is pretty good.
Hard hitting, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Again, they should hire us. All right, so this past week, the big news topic of this past week was Jimmy Kimmel. His late night show, Jimmy Kimmel Live, got pulled off air, and it, shocked us all. And there are two reasons. There were two reasons floating around why it got pulled off air. And one of them is that one of the biggest owners of TV stations in the U.S. is called Nexstar Media. And they own 32 ABC affiliated stations across the U.S. So they basically released a statement strongly objecting to the comments Jimmy Kimmel made concerning the killing of Charlie Kirk, and that they were going to replace Jimmy Kimmel Live with other programming of ABC's. So then that put pressure on their parent company, Disney, and Disney then made the decision to just remove Jimmy Kimmel off air. Another reason is because the FCC chairman, Brendan Carr, went on a podcast, which is like, take away our mics, all of our mics.
I mean, if we have to do it for that to happen, then sure.
100%. I will fall on the sword, sacrifice. Mm-hmm. And so he went on a podcast that Wednesday, and he threatened to take action against Kimmel if Disney didn't address Kimmel's remarks over Charlie Kirk. And he said, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, and that these companies can find ways to change conduct to take action on Kimmel, or, there's going to be additional work for the FCC going ahead, which is insane. So
my understanding with the timeline, because I was confused on this, somebody said, and it might have been Stephen Colbert, I don't know, but that Brendan Carr went on a podcast first, and then Nexstar made their statement because of what Brendan Carr said.
Right. So Brendan Carr went on that podcast, whatever, was released that Wednesday morning. Mm-hmm. The news of Jimmy Kimmel being pulled off air came Wednesday night.
Right. Yes. Okay.
So,
but
yeah,
there were also tweets before that saying that Jimmy was going to be pulled from the air.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Weeks prior.
Yeah. From, yes, people. So wait, I want to first ask you before we get into the facts and information. Where were you when you received the news? And what was your like initial reaction within or out loud?
I'm pretty sure I was at home and I saw it on Twitter, obviously, and I sent you the link directly to it and I said alarm bells. I think that's what the message I sent you, because that's what we said. If another show gets canceled, like Stephen Colbert, a show that shouldn't be cancelable, really, fine. I don't think firing Jimmy Kimmel is the right answer, but if that's the action you want to take, fine. But removing it from TV as a whole, that's very concerning.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, this is not good.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Yeah.
What about you?
Same. I was like, oh, we are definitely living in a different regime. Like, this is crazy. This is unheard of. This is insane.
And not how it's supposed to work.
At all.
Literally goes against the whole reason for the FCC, the whole reason for the amendments,
Yes.
specifically the first one. Like, this is the opposite of what our country is based off of.
Yeah.
The complete opposite.
Yeah. And they basically just said, fuck it, none of the rules apply to us.
And they've been saying that, and I wish I need to do that more.
Say fuck it, none of the rules apply
Yeah.
to.
'Cause apparently they don't.
No, they do not. I don't. Yeah, I've slowly each year I've been living life just saying fuck it, and with like the audacity of a white man, because that is how you should be living your life.
Really, really should.
Yeah. Okay, so getting into it, because we wanted to give our listeners more information. I'm going to talk about Nexstar, the media company. I'm also going to talk about Sinclair, who is also a broadcast media company, who had voiced their opinions about Jimmy and also taking him off his show off air on their ABC affiliated networks. And then we're going to talk about the FCC.
Okay.
Separately.
You might get into this, so I apologize. Do you know if Nexstar and Sinclair are like in different regions?
They're so
Just all over.
they're all over. So
Okay.
like, and I looked it up. So Nexstar owns 197 TV channels. What's the other one? Sinclair owns 193. No, yeah, 193. But Sinclair owns the most ABC channels,
Okay.
and then Nexstar owns 32, and Sinclair I believe owns like 40 something. I
Okay.
couldn't find the right number.
Okay.
And they're the two biggest TV, what's it called, owned companies in the United States.
Yeah, I was just asking because I know Sinclair is, I think, in Atlanta and in Chattanooga and like Nashville. They're the ones that manage the ABC channels.
Okay, so I did look up because I was like, okay, this made me want to take a look at like what stations Nexstar and Sinclair own in Tennessee and Georgia, because that's where we live. So in Georgia, and this is for Nexstar, in Georgia, they own ABC channel in Augusta. So it's based off cities.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so in Georgia, Nexstar owns ABC in Augusta, NBC in Savannah, and CBS in Columbus.
Okay.
In Tennessee, they own ABC in Nashville and Knoxville, CBS in Memphis, ABC and CBS in Johnson City, and Fox in Jackson.
Okay.
And then Sinclair, they own ABC and Fox in Macon, Fox in Albany, and Fox in Savannah.
Okay.
So I'm safe in Atlanta.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah. Sinclair in Tennessee owns ABC and Fox and the CW in Chattanooga.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And Fox in Johnson City.
They also run multiple of the radio channels and print media that
Yeah.
are around town in Chattanooga.
Really?
A lot of it. A lot.
Wow. And so people know, and there's been like studies from like well-sourced, I don't even know, researchers and all this stuff, that Sinclair and Nexstar are actually, like, they are conservative-minded businesses.
Yeah.
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 They lean that way.
Yes.
Yeah. And they air things to propagate those views.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's those compilation videos of you can find Sinclair broadcasted news channels saying the exact same thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
like all the time.
Yeah.
They're just saying the exact same thing.
Yeah. It's, I think Mark Maron just posted it again on his Twitter. And I was like, yeah, it's very, very deliberate, very, who controls the media controls the mind. And so that's when Jimmy got pulled off air. That's what was so scary about it. Because it's like, yeah, we knew this, but we didn't know how big of a pull these media companies and broadcast companies really had on the government,
Right.
on the FCC.
Yeah. Which again, yeah. And I think too, Brendan Carr in that same interview said that it's time, maybe it was a different one, time for the media to tell the Americans what to think.
Yeah.
So just saying the quiet part out loud, if you're listening.
Right. Okay, so Brendan Carr. Wait, do I have any more information about Nexstar and Sinclair? So yeah, that's basically it. Nexstar just told Disney, listen, we're not going to air this shit. Sinclair then hopped on board, said the same shit. Disney was like, we're not going to risk this affecting our money, I guess, and decided to pull him off air. And then, but they did recently announce yesterday that they're bringing Jimmy back tonight on Tuesday. And Sinclair, however, is standing firm on not airing Jimmy Kimmel Live.
That means I won't be able to watch it,
Yeah.
at least on broadcast TV.
Yeah.
I can other ways, I guess. But,
Cable and stuff.
well, not. It would still have to be
yeah.
through Hulu,
Streaming.
but if I'm not telling them my location,
Yeah.
because it's usually location based,
Yeah,
like zip
that's true.
code.
That's true. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's terrible and weird. Like, other parts of the country is gonna get different information than other. It's so bizarre. It's what, like, time are we living in? This time, sure, cool, but scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then the FCC, Brendan Carr, he is. How do we want to acknowledge the leader of this country on this podcast? Do we? No, we do. I'm not scared of nobody, unless you are.
Well, no, but yeah.
Okay, so Brendan Carr is known to be affiliated with the Trump administration.
Yes.
And his appointment was weird because of that, too.
And he was the author of the TV section of Project 2025.
Yes. Yeah. So freaking weird.
And he was he's the head of the FCC now, which is called what,
I did write this down. The federal.
he's like the head of it, and then there are there's supposed to be 5
Commissioners.
like commissioners, yeah. And he
only
was one of
one
the
of-
commissioners for a while.
Yes. And only one commissioner now is a Democrat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so she actually went on Twitter and tweeted after hearing about what he had to say on the podcast. And I did want to read it out loud because I thought it was very necessary. I'm glad she spoke up. Her name is Anna Gomez. And she said via tweets that he was clearly exploiting Kirk's death as a justification for broader censorship and control. And she said that this administration is increasingly using the weight of government power to suppress lawful expression, and it is doing so not because speech glorifies violence or breaks the law, but because it challenges those in power or reflects views they oppose. We must stand firm against every attempt to silence dissent, punish satirists, I don't know how to say this word, satire, but and government critics, and erode individual liberty. Which I feel like anyone with sense agrees with, and probably had that thought when we saw the news that Jimmy Kimmel Live was getting pulled indefinitely. Sure. So, what's his name? Brendan Carr. So he's the chairman.
Yes,
that's his
chairman.
position of at the FCC, and the FCC is the Federal Communications Commission, and it's an independent agency that regulates international communications by radio, interstate and international communications by radio, television, wire, satellite, and cable. And it was established by Congress to do so, and its primary responsibilities include managing and enforcing rules against like licensing and consumer protection for communication services and all that stuff.
And they're supposed to be in charge of giving funding to improve education within communities. Because remember when we were talking about PBS, like they would then work with the CPB or the whatever it was to then give PBS funding. So because they were the ones that first did closed captioning and they put the first satellites for TV.
Yeah.
That's like part of their purpose is to serve their communities.
Yeah.
Which they're again saying that this is to serve their community, but
yeah, and it's like the government. So government is set up for the people, right? It's to be the voice of the people, and
they're supposed to work for the people.
Exactly. And this government is doing generally the opposite of that. I have not. Well, I guess they're saying they're working for some of the people.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a really funny yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
But it's still insane. It's very insane. And I was reading up on all of this, and I was just like, so none of the checks and balances are there anymore.
I tweeted the other day, we might as well just get rid of all the branches of the government because they're useless.
Literally, they're doing nothing. They're really doing nothing. I'm glad Disney found the cojones. I know Jimmy and his lawyers had such an upper hand because that's crazy, first of all.
And Disney lost $4 billion.
Yes.
$4 billion.
Money talks, right? Like,
that's why I like boycotting really does work.
yes.
And it's surprising that, I guess actually it's really not. You would think that boycotting would be even more effective because everybody is so in touch with each other. We have Twitter, we have all these ways of communicating, but information's so muffled and it's so chaotic that we can't be organized enough to like show
To
these
do the
forces.
damn thing.
Yes, except for like little things like this, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Also, the boycotting, I really think it is. We've also had history where, like, it's shown its effects with, you know, they boycotted a lot of things in the past and they got what they were fighting for with that. And it really sucks that we don't believe in that in this day and age.
Which is mind-blowing because we're a capitalistic society. Money's the only thing that keeps everything moving and shaking currently.
Yeah.
And so it's the only way we can get what we want is by controlling where money's going.
Yeah.
What they've done very successfully is put us in a corner where we kind of have no options because everything's owned by 3 large companies.
Yeah.
And so, okay, sure, you're not going to pay for Disney, but you're still going to pay for another subscription.
Yeah.
They're still getting the money and it's still going to trickle up to Disney somehow.
Yeah. And that's how people convince themselves to not boycott anything because they're like, well, you know, I still like, sure, I can get a freaking electric car, but I still get the latest iPhone. It's like all this shit that just cancels the effect that you're trying to make out. But it still matters. It still is a little effect you can make here and there. I don't know. Every cent counts to a bigger dollar, right? So just do your part, guys, please. And also, they've done a really good job at convincing us that their dollar, like, we are at the hands of their dollar.
Right.
Like, our dollar does not matter.
Right.
Does that make sense?
But that's not how it actually works.
No.
Because we're paying them for a service. And it's unless it's like water or gas or electricity, we don't need it. Don't need it.
No.
And so
We've just got accustomed to it, and it's turned into, and it's a want now, and then we've convinced ourselves it's a need. But it's like, no, it's not. We were fine. We were fine before. We generally were. It's just the advancement of technology and all this shit has made it more efficient or whatever, but we were fine. We were fine with the fax machine, you guys. I'll say it. Actually, maybe we can leave that one there.
it's a little annoying. Yeah, it's a little annoying.
But
you know what? I'm tired of getting emails. I'm tired of getting emails. I'm tired of getting text, honestly.
Okay. So let's bring back the fax machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make it harder to reach out.
I'll get a fax machine. You get a fax machine.
And then we'll communicate through the... God, that was... Yeah, that was
we
annoying.
will have to get landlines at home, though, for that.
Oh, that's true.
I'm sure you could find one with Wi-Fi, but we need to do it OG style.
Yeah, we do. I agree. The wires. You need the wires. Just like you've got the antennas.
Or we can just go pigeons. Homing pigeons.
That might be going a little too.
A little too far back.
Yeah, we need a little technology. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
VHS, I'm good with. Streaming, I'm not.
Okay,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah, I was very disheartened about what took place last week. I'm glad Disney have brought him back on air. Do you know who his first guest is?
Gavin Newsom.
No, that was a joke on the
Is it really
internet.
not?
No, it's not.
Because that's what I thought. Didn't his account also retweet it?
Oh, maybe?
I thought they did, or maybe it was because they've been doing all their fake tweets.
Yeah.
And so maybe I just was like, I didn't even read the joke part.
Yeah, no, I cracked up when I saw it. I said, no way. And I had to research more. I was like, this cannot be his first
I
person.
swear one of his accounts, like the Gavin Newsom account, retweeted it. Or maybe they tweeted them. I don't know. I swear.
No, I thought you knew Glenn Powell.
Oh,
Yeah.
for Chad Powers.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm looking forward to that show.
Oh, no. Really?
I'm scared.
Was it? Well, no. What's his face is now your man. I was like, wasn't Chad? I mean, not Chad. Glenn your man? Not anymore.
No.
I just think he hasn't been on anything for you to like reclaim him. But once you see him in Chad Powers, you'd be like, I remember why I fell in love.
Hopefully.
I'm confident in Glenn. He's got that power.
Yeah. I wonder what he'll say.
Yeah. I will I will record it and send it to you since you won't be able to watch it.
Do you think he will walk on eggshells?
Okay. So Jimmy's a hard one. He's not Steven. He's definitely not John, but he's not Jimmy Fallon. Like Jimmy Fallon I'm even surprised Jimmy said shit about Jimmy Kimmel.
Barely did.
Barely. Like really bones. Like yeah. So I don't know. Do you?
Well, if Nexstar Sinclair, has Nexstar said they aren't going to air it too, or just Sinclair?
They haven't yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
If Sinclair, and let's say Nexstar says too that they're not going to, I'd be like, well, then what's the fucking point of keeping my mouth shut?
I agree. Like, okay, take it off the ones you own, but I'm still going out to other people, and then obviously that will be reshared and whatever. I still have shit to say. And it is genuine censorship, so I hope he doesn't, like, buckle down to the bullying that they're trying to do to him, but I wouldn't bet on it. Is that sad? I feel like that's very sad.
I don't think that, I don't really envision him coming out guns a-blazing.
Yeah.
I think he'll kind of wade in the waters.
Yeah. Also, his comments that they were saying were comments about Charlie Kirk wasn't even. It wasn't even about him. It wasn't even about him.
First and foremost.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why they're so concerned with it.
Yeah.
Because it was about the person who's accused of killing him.
Yeah.
So, and then also it requires a little bit of critical thinking.
Yeah.
But just a little bit to understand that's not even what he was saying.
At all.
It was maybe implying it.
Yeah.
But you can imply a lot of things.
Yeah.
And he didn't say it was true. Everybody's like, oh, he was saying that this is like, he was saying lies. It's not a lie.
None of it was a lie. And apparently there was like a formal complaints made to Nexstar, like by this one group. They like signed a petition, and then they filed a complaint, and then I think that's what Nexstar showed Disney. But I would have been like, show me the lie. And I hope that that's what Jimmy and his lawyers did when they went into those meetings, being like, what did I say was so wrong? Because I'm still trying to figure it out, and I probably will never.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about it.
The other thing that I'll say about it too is, we kind of already said this, but so the FCC again was formed to protect these things within communication, but it was in 1939 when TV was first becoming a thing, and it was because you started having distribution of the TV within regions instead of just like 2 or 3 big stations, because TV was growing so fast. So that's the whole reason. It was to be able to help regulate it because it was so big, and to kind of make sure the same information was being distributed throughout the U.S.
Yeah.
So that was part of the purpose. But the other thing that I think it's a little confusing is that the FCC cannot tell Disney or ABC what they can air.
Yeah.
What they can do is pull license from Sinclair and Nexstar, so they can't air.
Yeah.
And
Which that affects Disney.
yes,
Yeah.
and Disney and ABC are trying to do, well, I guess Disney are trying to do a merger,
Yeah.
a really large merger, which actually I don't think should happen because it would give them 89% control of media.
That's crazy. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm there's like mergers upon why is this still why?
And the way that it's set up now too, or maybe I'd have to check. Nexstar or Sinclair's also trying to do a merger, which would give them a larger portion, but it's set up where they're only allowed to have 38 or 39% control. And so they're trying to have a merger which would give them more, and they need the FCC approval for that.
Oh, got you.
So that's why they reacted kind of to the statement, because they're all trying to get their own agenda passed.
Yeah.
So again, the FCC can't tell Disney what to do, but because they can control if they're allowed to do these specific mergers, then that's where they get. But you know what, Disney? Why don't you just hold off?
And also, why merge? You're making enough money. You really are. You literally got Hulu, you got ESPN, like you've got it all. What more do you need?
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't like it. Yeah, I really just don't like it.
I think it's, yeah, like you said, I'm glad that Disney kind of grew some kind of, the ability, I guess, to say we'll bring them back to air, but it shouldn't have been that difficult because, like you're saying, they have the money, and I understand you don't want to lose it. You know, you've built something and you don't want it all come crumbling down, sure, and you want to make sure you're like playing within the rules and you're not upsetting people. But at some point, you got to be like, you know what? The $1 billion that we're already working with is fine for now.
Right.
And we can handle the pushback from the government to make sure we're promoting the right message.
Right.
And I'm a little surprised that Disney backed down quite that easy, because in past times when the government's gone after them, they've been like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I agree. I was actually very shocked to see it got reinstated. But I also think that's because Jimmy had a case to be like, I really think he could have sued their asses big time.
Yeah.
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 Like,
and they were going to pay him out for his contract anyway.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's also probably, do you think they'll fire him at the end of the year? Do you think maybe they signed a new contract? I wonder. I also think it's really dependent on how he does move forward with this. Like, if he really doesn't say anything about it today, which I doubt, he can't not acknowledge what happened. I mean, The View did not acknowledge what happened, though, and they were under ABC, too, so that was very interesting to see. Yeah, I don't know. It really depends on how he goes about it. But I will be tuned in tonight, and I think a lot of people will. Yeah. Yeah, because I wasn't a regular watcher of Jimmy Kimmel. I would watch stuff on YouTube like the next day, which that's how most people watch a lot of it.
Yeah.
But definitely will have my eye on it a lot more.
Yeah. See. Okay, I guess that's it. Yeah.
Time for the press release.
Press release.
All right, this is the breaking news that I had, and it's
You've been itching to tell us.
yeah, well, because it applies to what we just talked about. 2 hours ago, Variety published that Disney Plus and Hulu are raising their prices from $9.99 to $11.99, and I'm like, you think this is the time, babes?
Not at all.
So many people canceled their Hulu, and people should know about this, and I did this. Canceled my Disney. Sorry, y'all. I had to keep Hulu.
No, I know.
But if you go, and at least this was as of yesterday, Monday, the 22nd, 22nd. If you go to cancel it, it offers you 6 months for $3 a month.
What?
Yeah, so I was like, well, hell yeah, I'm going to do that. So at least I'm giving them less of my money.
Oh, they were in the trenches.
Yes.
The fact that they're offering that is insane.
Yes. I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay. No, we gotta broadcast this.
Yeah. So hopefully that's still the case.
Yeah.
Go run to your computers.
You checked this yesterday?
I did it yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So funny.
I did cancel the Disney too, just because we're not using it anyway,
Yeah.
and it saved us all $3 on Hulu, but now we're saving that other $6. I didn't see when they are, because I literally just read this right before we started recording, when they're doing the price hike. October 21st.
Wow, so they gave like less than a month of a warning. That's crazy.
That is a really interesting choice.
That's dumb.
That is a terrible decision.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's really dumb. Fuck. I'm like, do I go on YouTube? Because I only have Hulu for like the live aspect, but I can get rid of it. I don't know.
What do you watch on the live?
What do I watch? Oh, just sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the struggle that we have, because Drake watches all the European soccer, and with their stupid rules over there, you have to have Peacock to watch some of it and USA to watch the other.
Yeah.
And you can't just get like.
First of all, that's a rule here. That's the
Yes.
licensing they got here.
Yes, but in Europe too, they have like can't air games like in certain locations when it's actually going on.
Yeah.
If they want people to go to it or
Yes. Yeah.
But USA, even though it is owned by the same company as Paramount or NBC, I can't remember. Okay, NBC. You can't watch it on the Peacock app.
It's so
So you have to have live streaming, and you can only get live
stupid.
streaming. Drake did the Fubo one, which Hulu is trying to buy.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah. What's the point of having? Why is everyone trying to be a monopoly? Like, wasn't that the issue in the beginning, and then they dispersed, and now it's like going back to?
yeah, they're supposed to block these kinds of mergers.
Yeah.
I was really actually surprised that they allowed Disney to buy Hulu.
Me too.
That was a pretty big deal, and I think that just paved the way for everything else to
Go to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, in terms of the USA and NBC Peacock situation, that wasn't the case even. I want to say last year when I was watching, you could still watch the games airing on the other channels on Peacock. Mm-hmm. But now, like this season, not at all.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's stupid. I keep saying ridiculous and stupid, but I don't know what other words to use.
It's
Frustrating.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
It is so dumb.
Because, like, we don't want these like, I hate downloading apps. I'm sorry. I can go on a rant forever about this shit.
And having all, like, that's why I liked Hulu. That's why I praised Hulu was because it was one of the more affordables for how much you got. And you could bundle everything in one place. So you didn't have to worry if you forgot to cancel something. You could just see it all there and keep track of what was what.
Yeah.
But now, I don't know. They're
playing with us.
Netflix was on the chopping block. Hulu's now on my shit list. Apple's about to be, because they're raising their prices too.
I know.
And we have a podcast to watch about watching TV.
I know. I'm like, what? Why are they doing this to us?
I mean, we can pirate it, but
I mean, back to the LimeWire days. I'm all right with that. Listen, I know my shit's around the internet. I can figure it out if I need to.
yeah.
If they want to force my hand, sure. But I also think these people creating these things deserve to get paid. And they do that. You know what I mean? If we watch rightly.
I wonder if we'll see a shift. If things like this continue to happen, a shift to things moving over, like TV shows actually moving over to YouTube maybe, or people are releasing stuff on their own, like through the...
Or just an increase in piracy, which I think is
yes, that 100%.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think that's going to really happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, at what point do you think people are going to actually not take it? And I really think it's above 11 whatever, that's ridiculous.
Like the monthly price.
Yeah.
That...
If they go more than that, that's ridiculous.
The timing's the part that, like, I am so confused on. And I get it. Things are getting more and more expensive, right? So when things cost more, prices go up. This is a digital service, so, anyway. But y'all, how much do you think that we can afford?
Literally.
The job market's not great. Our wages aren't increasing.
Right.
There's going to be a breaking point, and we're going to see it real fast. I think streaming services are going to be a little bit safe because people are going to have to start cutting corners, and those are going to be the things like, oh, well, we can stay home. And so for $13 a month, or even for $30 total, we can have access to all this entertainment versus having to go to
Going out.
movies or, that
Yeah.
could be like a cheaper form of
Think
entertainment.
people
for
would choose
family.
that after going out? I mean, instead of going out?
When it gets bad enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
I actually think it'll be the opposite. I
You
think people will give that up quicker. Yeah. I think, again, we aren't not used to pirating shit.
sure.
We had that in our locker. We still do. We just chose to be more ethical because they also like pounded that in us to be
You
more
could
ethical.
steal a car.
Right.
I guess I'm
Shout out to
thinking
that
more families. Like if you have kids and stuff, like instead of having to take them to an amusement park or
Yeah.
something.
You'd rather just pay to put on the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can watch movies as a family or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said a little bit safer, a little bit more of a buffer around those, but
Yeah.
things are going to have to give at some point.
I agree.
And this is not the way to win people over.
At all. At all.
I don't.
I've been trying to be good, but again, if they're not trying to be ethical, then it's not going to make the rest of us want to be ethical in
No.
terms of it. So
No.
it's a lose-lose, and it's actually very dumb. And this price hike for Disney and Hulu kind of feels like they're playing in our face because of the timing of it all. Like that's actually like you're actually laughing at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope more people cancel their subscription.
Yeah.
Go get the $3 a month for 6 months. Definitely cancel after that.
Exactly.
Or just cancel altogether.
Yeah.
If you have that strength and that ability to. Yeah.
To do that. Yeah. Disney don't have shit anyway. High key. It was Hulu that was carrying that package deal, honestly.
Yes.
And even at this point, Hulu really, I don't even know one show I'm watching on there.
Chad Powers is going to be on Hulu.
That's true. Fuck, and I was just complimenting Glenn Powell.
Yeah, we can talk. There's a couple of stuff that's going to be, but yeah, it's
We're still.
naughty, naughty, naughty. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
I agree.
I want to go and just talk to these people and be like, what the fuck are you thinking? But they don't care.
No, they're thinking about money.
They're already getting their bonus. They're already getting, and let's say they get fired, they're still going to get paid out,
Yeah.
and they already have millions of dollars.
Yeah. There's
So
literally no consequence to their action.
For them personally, it doesn't affect them. And two, they're living in so far out of reality that they're like, oh, it's a banana. What could it cost? $10?
Right.
They're like, oh, what's an extra $3? But that adds up.
Yeah.
And people are scraping to get by right
Yeah.
now. And a lot of, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Listen, for me, piracy might be the answer,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I haven't come to that yet. I won't let you guys know because, they're watching, but there will be signs.
They're watching. It's just like so many more steps. And it usually then to have to get onto the TV screen.
Yeah.
And so you don't have to watch it on your computer.
I know.
It's doable and it's really not that difficult. But it's just like, ugh, weird. This is why we have the technology we do.
Yeah.
And just evil people.
Ruin everything.
Yes.
Literally. Okay. Do you have anything else in your press release?
Variety's become like my new news source.
Okay.
Just in general, especially for TV. Another TV review from them that just caught my eye. It says, the morning show is still a mess in season 4, just not in the fun way. And the first opening sentence, this was written by Allison Herman. It says, the morning show has always felt a bit like it was generated by AI, like if someone prompted Sora to make the newsroom vaguely about Me Too or conceive the most flattering possible lighting for actresses over 40.
So funny. That's solid burn.
Yeah.
I really appreciate them. doing that.
These TV review writers, unless this is AI, are just killing it right now for me.
I didn't think you could be that mean
I didn't
in
either.
reviews, but
But they're just brutal.
yeah.
Sometimes a little unnecessarily so. I will.
I don't know. She made all the points in that little thing.
And that's really, I would say, except for the generated by AI part, is really actually not that.
No, it's not.
Because flattering possible life for actresses over 40, it is.
Yeah.
The show is very pleasing to watch. It's very well lit.
It is.
It's very well filmed.
Yes, it is. I have not checked it out, and I don't plan to.
Oh,
That's season 4. That's funny. They said, but not in a fun way, as if season 3 wasn't a fun way. It was not.
Do you have anything else on the...
Yes. Okay, so Daredevil renewed for season 3.
Okay.
I still haven't watched season 2. Did you watch it? I think you did.
Uh-huh.
We just talked about not supporting Disney, so never mind.
It was so it was approved for season 3. Who knows when it's going to come around, and maybe it won't come around if they're not getting their money.
Yeah, that's true.
What additional services are they giving us for $3? Nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
Continue.
Okay, the show We Were Liars also renewed for season 2. That was on Prime Video. I hate this news. I hated it when I saw it. It feels personal at this point that they're canceling the shows I want, like Motorhead, or I even wrote down because I was like, I loved this show, My Lady Jane. Mm-hmm. I loved that show. It got 1 season on Prime Video.
Oh, that was on Prime Video?
Mm-hmm. But then they're renewing this dumb show. Explain it to me, but also don't, because I don't care, because you're stupid.
Yeah.
No.
We need to have conversations. Literally, I want to have conversations with these people.
Yeah, I do too.
Please come on our podcast. Defend yourself.
No, honestly, like, have the balls to just do this to our face.
Yes.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What else? Seth Rogen is going to be on the new season of Nobody Wants This. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to mention it because your tweet that Chelsea tweeted, he better not get a nomination for this, really cracked me up.
Yeah.
And I needed it.
He might,
on the
though.
podcast. Yeah. He might. I hope he doesn't. I love him, though. Do you have anything?
I saw that Slow Horses season 5, which debuts, we record this on Tuesday, so tomorrow, Wednesday, September 24th, it debuts with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
So I'm really feeling like I gotta watch this show.
I'm telling you, though, I think every season has like 85% plus on Rotten Tomatoes. But it doesn't give that. They do a lot. They give it a lot. Mm-hmm. It's great, but they give it a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you should watch the first season.
Yeah. And and that's kind of the whole reason why we started this podcast, is so we can watch these types of shows and be like, yeah, we understand why it has 100%, but like it probably is more like 75%.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I would give it that. Around there.
Somebody put money in their pockets.
100%.
To round it up.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. Did you see the new official trailer for It? Welcome to Derry. Mm-hmm. Did you like it?
Yes, and they gave us an official release date too.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying October.
Yes, it was 22nd.
Yes, 26, something around there.
Right.
Yeah, towards the end of the month.
Was it what you were expecting? Like, I feel like it is an extensive backstory.
Yeah,
With towns involved and everything.
I thought it was going to be more oriented somehow to the original characters.
Me too.
But it's about the town.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because the book is about, it's not the characters that were being impacted, it's the whole town. The town is haunted. The town is controlled by this evil spirit that manifests as a clown.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah. I'm very excited. And it's HBO joint, so you know it's going to be good production-wise. Mm-hmm. I have one more in terms of like news. Do you have anything else?
Nope.
The final news, because I just randomly decided to watch it and now it's being brought up in the news again, is apparently Mindhunters ended in season 2 abruptly because COVID happened in 2020 and it got put on hold by Netflix. And David Fincher, though, said that Netflix couldn't afford to keep producing it because it required like a big budget. Yeah, and they didn't think.
Continue.
I agree. Yes. Every facial you just made, yeah. But one of the actors on the show, he was just on a show on Netflix, actually. Riverfront? Did you ever see that one? Mm-mm. It was new. It's new. It got canceled, so it really doesn't matter. But he played Holt McCallney on the show on Mindhunters, and he said that he recently talked to David Fincher.
Yeah, Fincher.
And they're thinking about bringing it back, but like in movie form.
There's been rumors of that before, but it never went anywhere. So I wonder if this is actually maybe something.
Yeah.
So they think they can afford it now that they've raised the prices?
I think so. Yeah. But also they said like 3 2-hour movies, which that's insane. Just make that one season. What are we doing?
Yeah. I don't disagree with you, but we've spent a lot of time complaining about how they've made stuff that should have just been movies into 6-part TV series. So
That's true.
So,
but 3 2-hour movies, that's 6 episodes in 1 hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guys.
Maybe it's for a reason. Maybe it's because, a 1 hour can't be standalone and they're not trying to force it like The Bear.
Yeah.
They're creating these...
Like different chapters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with what you're saying. Mm-hmm. I think we let them, if they do it, let's see what they do with it.
Okay.
Because, I think we can trust David Fincher as a creator.
I agree. So. If anyone, deserves that, whatever, we can give it to him. He's earned it.
Not Netflix, but him.
Yeah.
I can't afford it. That show, I have not watched it, but doesn't a lot of it take place in a jail? And
yes. It's like, I want to say 2, sets, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Driving, there's no special effects. There's no, truly, there's no fancy clothing. They're in their uniform. It's ridiculous. I saw it and I was like, what can't they afford about the show?
Is it David Fincher? Is it the main actor guy?
No, because he's like a Broadway star.
Yeah, so he's not making that much money on Broadway.
He's not at all.
And if that other guy was on that Riverfront show that was already canceled, I'm sure he's ready to work.
Exactly, and he'll take a pay cut to go back on. Yeah, so I don't know. And again, it didn't have a huge cast for. Yeah, who knows? But that's all I had for press release.
I'm starting to wonder who these people's accountants are. Do they just are not doing the numbers right? Are they lying to them? Do they not know how to read the chart?
Or maybe you know what I mean, upping the price and then taking a cut, really kind of situation. I think they might be getting swindled.
Mm-hmm. Or yeah, yep.
I think so. All right, shows that are upcoming.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, September 26th, we got a new limited series on Apple TV Plus, The Savant, with Jessica Chastain. It's going to be an 8-episode limited series, and it's based on a true story about an undercover investigator who infiltrates online hate groups with the goal of preventing violent attacks. Which I'm okay with that, little whatever.
Synopsis. Yeah, I've read that, and I was like, okay, I'm curious. I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, same here, and also very timely.
Yes, very appropriate.
Yeah.
Very appropriate.
What do you have?
The only things I have next, or the things I have next are on Sunday.
Okay.
I have The Simpsons and Bob's Burgers are coming back on Sunday, September 28th.
Animation Domination.
Mm-hmm. So, there's that.
All right. Do you have anything for Monday?
No.
Yep. Okay, Tuesday?
Tuesday is Chad Powers, Hulu, September 30th. It's, I think, 6 episodes, 2, maybe even 3 are coming out the first day, and then the next couple following weeks after that.
Yeah.
Pretty short-lived. He just wears these prosthetics, and I'm just wondering how many scenes is he going to be wearing these?
Oh, for the show?
Yes.
Oh, gotta tune in to find out, I guess.
I will say I'm proud of his PR team currently, so...
You are proud of his... Yeah, very much so.
Very much, yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a great job on him.
They're keeping him very neutral.
Yes. Wednesday, October 1st, we got Abbott Elementary coming back, ABC, Hulu, The Gang's back, and then we've also got Love is Blind, and that's on Netflix, and they're in Denver, Colorado this time.
I was in Denver when they were filming it.
What?
Didn't see anything.
Oh, no.
I know. I was there. I went out for my friend's bachelorette party, and she lives out there. And I flew out a day early because there was a huge snowstorm coming in, and I just didn't want to get stuck and not be able to make it out there.
Yeah.
So I stayed with them, and it was... I don't know if it was a season finale of Love is Blind, but new episodes were out. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to break it to these people that I'm going to have to stop hanging out with them to go watch Love is Blind on my computer alone.
Valid.
And they mentioned Love is Blind. I was like, oh, are we all watching it tonight? They're like, yeah, of course. I was like, oh, thank God.
I love that.
And that's when I found out they were filming in the area.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think Is she from there, or she just
No,
moved there?
she's from Chattanooga and moved there, yeah.
Okay. Do they have any commentary about the source of people that they like? Do you think it'll be a group batch of people this time around compared to last season, early this year?
I mean, based on just Denver in general, I would say it has to be.
I agree.
Where was it before? Minnesota, like Minneapolis?
We don't know.
Something like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. But yeah, Denver's more chill.
Do you think they'll allow them to take edibles and stuff since it's legal in Denver?
I hope.
Instead of drinking all the time?
I wouldn't take it that far, no. Because I'm trying to think of like the shows they've done it in other states that it is legal, and I guess they never mentioned.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, unfortunately. But Denver, yeah, who knows?
Yeah. I'm excited about that one.
I am too. I'll definitely check it out this time. I know I didn't do the last one. I think that came out like Valentine's Day this year or something. But I'm excited for this one. That's all I have.
The only other thing I have is the Interview with It Vampire Season 2 comes to Netflix September 30th.
Okay.
So not a new season, but it was on AMC, and now the second season's coming to Netflix.
Yeah.
If that's what you're paying for.
Oh, gosh. One day Netflix is just going to offer you like a lifetime subscription, Chelsea.
Highly doubt that. Highly. Not after all the
like
shit I've been
slander.
talking.
That's what I'm saying. Like to shut you up. They'll buy your soul, basically.
Also shit on them when they raise their price.
That's true.
Because I'm talking for the people, not just me.
Exactly.
Not just, this is part of the gig. I got to pay for the streaming service. That's part of it. But other people, don't do that to them.
I agree. It's not worth it, really. All right, that's all we have.
Great topics. Very uplifting, as always.
We are living in troubling times, and we got pissed off, and it really is getting into every sector of everyone's lives.
Unfortunately, I felt like for a while TV was the escape. It was the safe spot, and not anymore. And unfortunately, Rapture didn't happen today yet. They did say it could be the 23rd, 24th. Depending on, I guess, on time zone. I don't know, but...
That's also what, like, cracks me up when they say this shit. I'm like, you guys are so focused on your... Like, you do know other parts of the world have different times, and they're already on the 24th, they're already on the 23rd. How does this work?
Also, time's not linear.
Exactly.
And that's actually pretty clear in the Bible, too. Kind of like, unless you take it word for word.
Right.
It's... So.
Yeah. And I think they are taking it word for word, and that might be the issue.
I think so, too. But we're still here, so we'll be here next week.
Yeah, unless the rapture comes. All right, bye. Oh, wait, no. Comment, like.
Subscribe. Leave a review.
Yes, that part. Share.
Yes. Tell all your friends about how great we are.
Yeah, and how much we educate you.
And how funny we are.
Yes, and how much you love us.
And we love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you watching this? Are you watching this?